And how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. Today I am super hyped to announce that Gaming Weekly is officially making its comeback here on the channel. Gaming Weekly is a series I started up a while back, where I basically cover all the most interesting recent gaming news and information that took place during the same week that I upload each episode. The series is officially making its return, and will be uploaded every Saturday each week. The video will cover any and all gaming related news. However, if you are subscribed for my Bethesda-centric content, then don't worry, as that kind of content isn't going anywhere. Since I am uploading daily, that gives me plenty of time and opportunity to cover other various gaming news other than just Bethesda. So yeah, now with all that out of the way, it's the first week of November 2020, and this is Gaming Weekly. First off, we're gonna get things started with a bit of Battlefield 6 news. It seems we're getting a lot of 6s here recently, as The Elder Scrolls 6 is in development, so is Grand Theft Auto 6, Far Cry 6, Todd Howard Dating Simulator 6, and now Battlefield 6. And this is a game that shouldn't really surprise anyone, as Battlefield tends to be one of the main online FPS staples that usually rolls in sometime around the launch of a new generation of gaming. And with that next gen literally right around the corner, it's no wonder that a new Battlefield game is also on its way. In a recent earnings call with Electronic Arts, EA confirmed that Battlefield 6 is indeed in development and will be released sometime late 2021. The game will feature never-before-seen scale for a Battlefield game and will take full advantage of every new shiny technological asset and improvement that the next generation of gaming will have to offer. While Battlefield 6 doesn't officially have a name yet, EA is expecting very positive feedback when it comes to this game, as it is currently undergoing playtesting right now, and apparently everyone that is testing the game absolutely loves it. EA states we should expect to hear more about Battlefield 6 sometime during the spring of 2021, and this game marks the longest wait between sequels in Battlefield's history. Personally, I am indeed a fan of the Battlefield series, although I haven't played it in quite some time. I am still interested though in seeing if Battlefield 6 does anything new, as online shooters like this tend to get stale and a bit repetitive after a while, which is one of the main reasons I dropped out of that FPS online scene. Next up, if you're some kind of monster and you're currently planning on camping out in line for hours upon hours, or even days, in front of your local store mart in order to get the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, then JF&C, enjoy your disappointment. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, I didn't say the words. And that is because Sony just announced that they actually won't be selling any of their next-gen consoles at any physical store locations this holiday season. Best Buy executives even issued a statement on Thursday, November 5th, stating exactly that, and they haven't given any indication exactly when these next-gen consoles will actually be sold in stores either. But don't worry, as Best Buy also stated that you can still order the PS5 or the Xbox Series X from Best Buy's online store and pick it up locally via no-contact pickup. So basically the only thing that changes here is you don't have to wait in line for hours, which should be a good thing, you would think. But some people are weird though, I don't know. But anyway, it seems like Sony just wants to limit the amount of actual people gathering and waiting in line as much as possible, which is smart given everything that is currently going on right now in our IRL server, and to be honest, you are better off ordering your next-gen console online anyway, as I am sure stores that actually do have them in stock will only have a limited amount, and you wouldn't want to wait in line for hours in the cold just to potentially waste your time and not get your next-gen console. But you can do whatever you want with your time though, I guess. I'm just saying, just trying to save you some bad moments, but whatever. Next up, we got a tiny bit of that Mass Effect Remaster news, because as of November 6th, trusted gaming insiders Jorman Mason and Jeff Grubb over on Twitter dropped a bit of a tease implying that the Mass Effect remasters that the community basically already knows about should officially be released on N7 Day tomorrow, which is November 7th, thus the whole N7 Day thing. And in my opinion, this would be the perfect time to officially reveal these remasters that everyone already believes exists anyway, but this video is also being uploaded on N7 Day as well, so I suppose by the time you are watching this video, we might actually have our answers regarding whether or not Jordan and Jeff were right. Personally though, I can't say how I know this, but I do know these remasters are indeed legit. They are definitely happening at some point, and there have been so many credible leaks and rumors surrounding these remasters lately that the majority of the gaming community believes they're real as well. However, I don't know if we will get anything on N7 Day though, but I have a good feeling the remasters will get announced soon either way, even if it's not on N7 Day. Now, this next story is no doubt going to get me a bit of hate and score this video some of those old-fashioned thumbs thumbs downs just like Mama used to make, but remember, don't blame the messenger here. I'm literally just reporting on the news and words from somebody else. Plus, this information does stem from literal fact compiled with actual testing, so yeah, if facts hurt your feelings, that is a you problem, not a Skullzi problem. And I don't actually have an opinion in the console wars anyway, as I tend to play most of my games on PC as it is, and I believe both consoles offer something unique and good to the gaming community. Either way, it seems like the Xbox Series X is outperforming the PS5 in even more ways, as there have been numerous people testing load times between consoles in terms of backwards compatibility titles and actual next-gen games as well. GameSpot themselves also did extensive testing, and we're going to be using their results as our source for this topic in this video. These are the results right here. You can see Red Dead Redemption 2, Final Fantasy 15, Destiny 2, Monster Hunter World, and Arkham Knight were all tested, with the Xbox Series X being listed above the PS5's results, and it looks like the Xbox Series X did indeed load all of these games with faster loading times on average. I mean, as you can see, the Xbox Series X clearly outperforms the PS5 on several different backwards compatibility titles, and in some cases by quite a large margin. I have even heard talk that the Xbox Series X is even loading next-gen games faster than the PS5 as well, but by a significantly smaller margin than Elite has in terms of backwards compatibility shown here. Either way, this is a huge surprise, as Sony has long been praising their special solid-state drive that the PS5 had special made in order to specifically cut down on loading times like these. So if the Xbox Series X still manages to have faster loading times across the board, even beyond backwards compatibility titles, despite this special-made PS5 SSD, then that would be extremely ironic. I am sure Man, that guy's car is so cool. I want him to be my friend. I bet you he has a big penis. However, though, I am sure PS5 exclusives will still load extremely fast, and even faster than any of these loading times listed here. Either way, only time will tell one way or another. These consoles aren't even released yet, so let's just wait to see for ourselves. The console wars are dumb anyway, and I am sure you get an amazing next-gen experience with either console anyway. Next up is a story I already covered in great detail here in the channel, but it happened this week also, so I figured I'd mention it real quick in Gaming Weekly as well. Basically, Bethesda Game Studios accidentally confirmed the recent Starfield leak screenshots are actually legit, as Ashley Chang, managing director at Bethesda Game Studios, wore a Starfield t-shirt bearing an image on the left sleeve, which looks almost identical to the image worn on the sleeve of the main character in the leaked Starfield screenshots. This was during the Develop Brighton Star Award video, as Todd Howard received the Develop Brighton Star Award, and so far this is the first official piece of Starfield merchandise that we have ever seen. I am sure this couldn't have been on accident though. Unless someone else dresses Ashley Chang, this had to have been on purpose. This is most likely Bethesda's low-key way at trying to keep some type of hype going for Starfield, as I am sure the game is set to release in late 2021, meaning the main marketing campaign for the game is sure to start popping off in early to mid 2021 as well. But either way, like I said, I broke all of this down in full detail in the previous video here in the channel. I'll go ahead and I'll drop a link to it down in the description below or on screen here if you want to know everything there is to know about these Starfield leaks. And the last bit of news that happened this week that I want to cover in this video is about the PS5 again, because apparently the PS5 won't be able to run 2K, at least not in its native resolution. Will you be able to still play the PS5 on a 2K 1440 display? The console will likely downscale your game UI and resolution to 1080. And this is actually pretty strange, as it seems like a random thing to leave out during what is supposed to be a massive upgrade from the PS4 to the PS5, especially when the PS5 can run 4K native as well, just like the Xbox Series X. However, at the same time, it hasn't been confirmed if the Xbox Series X would run games in native 2K either, although the Xbox Series S can run native 2K, just not 4K. So again, it would be weird for the Xbox Series X to not have 2K native capability as well, because the Xbox Series S does, although the PS5 is 4K native and doesn't do native 2K either. But either way, I guess, I've said 2K and 4K and native and Xbox XXSS so many times now that I'm just completely over all of this. Either way, it's still weird for the PS5 to launch missing some of the technical abilities the PS4 had, but I'm sure there's some kind of give and take based reasoning for all of this though. But one last honorable mention real quick is Kerbal Space Program 2 has been delayed until at least 2022, which is kinda crazy, but makes sense because these games are very ambitious, and the team behind this game isn't quite as large as you might think. The game was originally delayed a year anyway because because of all the crazy stuff going on in the world right now, but now it's officially been delayed till 2022 as well. This is one of many delays in the gaming industry that have happened in 2020, and I'm sure it won't be the last. In fact, Cyberpunk 2077 may even get delayed again. Fingers crossed, I hope it doesn't, but you never know. 2020 has been hard for everyone, but either way, if you're hyped for Kerbal Space Program 2, you're gonna have to wait until 2022. Either way, that's going to finish up this week's episode of Gaming Weekly. As always, let me know what your favorite gaming news of the week was down in the comments below, even if it wasn't featured in today's video. And if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on. And if you want to help the channel grow and keep the community informed about the latest news, then share this video as well. Sharing any video on my channel is a huge help. Basically one of the biggest ways you can help the channel. That's going to finish up today's video though. As always, this content was brought to you by the following amazing people. If you want to get a video shout out like this, you can support the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all of these and more are down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when the PS6 only supports native direct neural link synthesis.
It just works.